What's up, guys? We're from Karnage, and we're here at Karnage, obviously. And today's Saturday, and we're doing some cleaning. But let's talk about this thing. Right? So it started as a budget bill. It's still a budget bill. The thing is, the word budget doesn't mean cheap. The word budget just means you have a budget and you try to stick to that budget, right? That's kind of like what budget means. Some people don't really understand that, but we're gonna explain that a little bit, I guess. The budget wasn't really set. It was just the idea that it was supposed to be a simple Jeep, right? A short-arm kit, preferably adjustable, 37-inch tires maximum. Biggest tire, 37-inch tire, was gonna be the biggest tire to run in this budget build project. And to keep it simple, we found a set of Rubicon axles from a TJ, which literally bolt onto this Jeep. So we did that. We crunched 2 lazy springs. We wheeled it. We conquered, right? The Jeep came back driving. I destroyed a bunch of shit, like the factory skid plate. I smashed the oil pan because I didn't have an oil pan engine skid plate, which I recommend you get one. And I came back and I put on the lip, and I'm like, dude, I can't wheel on 37s. Like, that is not. I've wheeled for a long time on 40s and 42s, and even I had those 43s at once, and I just knew it wasn't gonna work. I just knew I was gonna make it to a place and probably break something, or I was gonna dump a bunch of money into these axles, right? Because to build in a 44 to make them last and make them reliable, you have to add parts. Which, if you have a driving style that's very mild or soft, I guess, then you can get by with the 44s. But if you like to, hit the rev limiter, like throw gears as you're like going from rock to rock. If you like to just literally send it every time, you need a 60s or then a 40. I mean, then a 60s or bigger. So that's what we're doing here. So it went from that to 1 to 12. We also stretched suspension. I think it needs to be called like the recycler, because that's why it's kind of staying in budget. A lot of the parts coming out of that are going into the Jeep came out of Karnage. So we're using the axles, the wheels, the tires. Well, the wheels we're actually using XD, since now we're working with them. They're non-beadlocks, which I guess that will make us feel more like a budget build. But then a 60 rear, then a 60 front, control lines from my Jeep, from Karnage into a TJ. We're using a rocker center section that came out of another Jeep, and in the front we're using a different sort of control arm that I had laying around the shop, was giving me approximately a 3-inch stretch. And in the rear, I'm not sure. I think so far it's close to 12. I'm not sure I'm gonna leave it that long. Maybe. Yeah. Now, I'm hoping by the time you see this video, this should be in its own way. I should have drive shaft measurements so I can hit Tom Woods and be like, yo, hook it up, send me some drive shafts. We gotta go, we're crunching for a wheel run, right? Now, I was going to keep the front in coils. The rear we're keeping it in coils because that does keep everything budget friendly. The front we're gonna do coils with offset coil buckets, which that's TNT Customs makes offset coil buckets to stretch the front with the stretch box, string box stretch kit. So that's what we're using. But instead, that seemed like a lot of work, so we just cut everything. We're doing coilovers. So there goes the budget, right? We also got a cage coming for it. That should be here. I gotta fix that light. The cage should be here sometime next week. Once again, we kept it simple. Use some more pictures of what we're putting for a cage, and I have a set of seats for it over there, and then the front. Before we go into what we're doing to the steering box and the frame and everything here, guess what we're doing? We're doing headers once again. We ended up getting another set of headers. Hopefully this won't suck. They're also from Amazon because there's nothing available. So part 2 of that video, I guess. The header battle. Okay, for the front. So a steering box took a crap. That's a 2000 steering box for 2000 Jeep, since that's what this is. They're okay. You can upgrade to a Durango steering box, and then you can keep the steering box the same location. What we're doing is we're cutting this cross member, taking the steering box off, and then we're rotating the steering box to be flat to allow me to run from stretch. TNT makes a kit for it. We've done this before ourselves, so we don't have to get a kit. But it just keeps it simpler. Everything's already you mug it up and you burn it. But we are doing something. We're upgrading to a YJ steering box. So why would I put an older Jeep steering box and a newer Jeep? Because YJ steering boxes have four bolts that hold the steering box instead of 3, and that obviously makes it stronger. We got to hold the tracker bracket forward, which we've already cut the tracker bracket and everything else, and I gotta make an alternate program because I don't have one. So once I set that up, it should be Gucci.